Okay. So do I have to go walk like
Want to get us coming in? Hi guys, look, I made it on the big screen.
Give me a moment.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Nadine, our distinguished graduate, family from Michigan, Canada, and Jordan. Thank you all for joining us today for this special occasion. My name is Marisa. Most of you know me as Auntie Marisa. I'd like to welcome you to the first and only Nadine Cridley, class of 2020, University of Michigan commencement. As you can see by my mask, we were not going to let a virus get in the way of celebrating 4 years of hard work. I'd like to thank the planning committee, Suha, Ghassan, Jordan, Andrew, and Maya. I'd now like to introduce our speaker. He's joining us from the U of M Dearborn campus and is also the proud father of our graduate. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Ghassan Cridley.
All right, before we get started, I would like to ask everybody to please turn off your cell phones. And if anybody needs to do a quick bathroom poo trip, please do it now before we get started.
Andrew, turn off his phone.
Auntie Marisa, Dean Maya Cridley, Professor Suha Cridley, family and friends, and Nadine. We are gathered here today to celebrate a joyous occasion. It all started in August 2016 when Nadine moved to Ann Arbor. A lot has happened since then, but like everything in life, things have to end someday. 43 days, 7 hours, and 10 minutes ago, on a dark night in March, Nadine moved back home, and what a mess it has been. In the next 3 hours or less, I would like to use this speech to take you on a memory lane, starting the night Nadine was born until today, the day of her fake graduation. To prepare this speech, I had to search Google for tips on how to write a very effective speech. Of course, Google offered a 10-step process for writing a graduation speech, so I'm going to go through them step by step. Step 1, thank the parents and family members for their support, encouragement, and help. I would like to first thank the nurses at the hospital who delivered the parasite named Nadine to this world. I want to thank Professor Cridley for giving Nadine the love and support during the years. I also want to thank Marisa for giving Suha and I freedom to go out and enjoy our life every few months without having to worry about Nadine. It was Marisa's ideas to come up with this event today for Nadine. I would like to thank Jordan and Maya for their love and for accepting Nadine as their sister, and of course for helping in setting up this event. I want to thank Maya and Suha's families in Canada and in Jordan. Hey! For their love, support, and words of encouragement over the past 21 years, 11 months, 7 days, and 16 and a half hours. Yes, this is how long Nadine has been with us.
Yeah.
Your love and support gave us strength and courage over all these years. I also want to thank Ali for helping with the preparation for today's event. And I want to thank Andrew for returning to Nadine to Ann Arbor on Sunday nights every time she attempted to return home. Step 2, praise accomplishments and achievements of the graduate. Now let's talk about Nadine's childhood. She grew up as Nadine Jane Cridley, also known as Lily. Her favorite song was Elephant that she played on the piano. As she grew older, she got into soccer. The wise man from Malta called her Nadine, the goal-scoring machine. But her accomplishment did not stop there. She excelled academically. Her teachers used to praise her and tell us that Nadine could do math and read several levels above her grade. But she could not walk across the room with a glass of water without spilling it. As she grew older, Nadine got into philanthropy, as a recipient, of course. She continued to excel and graduated high school with a 4.0 and got admitted into U of M's College of Engineering as one of about 600 Michiganders to receive the honor of direct admission to engineering.
Woo!
Her goal, her goal was to pursue bioengineering as pre-med. I still have tears in my eyes when I remember the day. It was a beautiful day. It was a sunny day. It was September 7, 2016 to be exact, when Nadine called to tell me that she's switching out of engineering because she did not fit with the nerds. The tears in my eyes were not tears of sadness, but tears because my oldest child thought that her father, her role model, her hero, was a nerd. Nadine found her place in neuroscience, where she continued to excel. Her passion for supporting rare diseases did not cease. She changed her name to Moana. Almost 4 years after she started her journey at UM, my Moana is graduating. If it weren't for the wicked pandemic and social distancing, I could have been handing her a diploma on the stage today. Congratulations, Nadine, Lily, Moana, whatever your name is, on achieving this milestone with the highest honors of Summa Cum Laude. Step 3 says, reflect upon the past years.
Oh, we're still on
What has changed?
That's step 2.
Despite everything, I enjoyed visiting Nadine and going to dinner with her. I still recall the day when we're sitting at Sava's, when Nadine told me that she didn't want to have children. When I asked her why, her response was, well, why should I work hard and spend my hard-earned money on them? I guess our children can be perceptive and wise. Okay, step 4. Mention funny and exciting events or quotations from famous people if you like. I will use a couple of famous quotes. First, the words of Charles Sykes, who said, Nadine, he didn't say Nadine, before you were born, your parents weren't so boring as they are now. They got this way from paying your bills, changing your clothes, and listening to you talk about how cool you are. And another quote from Confucius, who said, never give a sword to a man who can't dance. Of course, this is true, but I wonder if Confucius knew that a sword can be used to cut a watermelon. Step 5, provide motivational remarks to look to the future. Well, I thought about this for some time, since our graduate Nadine needs no motivation. She's intelligent, laser sharp, focused, and hardworking. But I thought that even for someone like Nadine, there must be something I can say, because we all go through low times and high times. Searching the web, I found the perfect remarks given in a commencement speech by no one other than the greatest and the most thoughtful. Yes, of course, it's President Donald Trump, who said, if I give you one message to hold in your heart today, it's this: never, ever give up. There will be times in your life you'll want to quit. You'll want to go home. You'll want to go home, perhaps, to that wonderful mother that's sitting back there watching you and say, Mom, I can't do it. I can't do it. Just never quit. Go back home and tell your mom and your dad, I can do it. I can do it. I will do it.
Yeah.
You're going to be successful, President Trump. Step 6, and you may have tears now. Give advice, but avoid boring and totally not surprising cliches. Okay, Franz Kafka said, so these are some good words for you, Nadine. Frank Kafka said, paths are made by walking. An unknown person, actually it was an unknown, nobody knows who said it. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, do not go where paths may lead. Go instead where there's no path and leave a trail. And Yogi Berra said, when you come to a fork on the road, take it. True. Plato said, the Cretans were more wit than words.
Cretans?
Yeah, have more wit than words. And now, famous quotes from my parents, who taught them to me as a child. First quote is, early to bed, early to rise, keep you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Or make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And a medical advice from Tata, who said, don't put anything in your ear smaller than your elbow. And when you have tummy ache, drink rose water. And of course, my father, may his beautiful soul rest in peace, taught me the golden rule that I would like to share with you on this special occasion. The golden rule is to go to school, love somebody, and never study. Nadine, I'm sure Jiddo is with us today, watching you with pride. All right, enough tears. Step 7, entertain by telling humorous anecdotes and vivid stories. So to do this, I would like to invite Jordan to give us some fun factoids.
Yeah.
Now, first factoid of the night is that, well, actually, this is a fact, is that the word factoid specifically refers to information developed for fun fact listicles that is not actually true, and was coined in around, like, the 1900s. Anyway.
I have to go to the bathroom, I think.
So, some of these are written by Dad, and they are not quite fun. For example, did you know that the tiny pocket in jeans was originally intended to store watches? What? Crazy. The real interesting fact is that your heart has trace strings of gold in it, and so do your toenails.
Wow.
Fun fact.
Theodore Roosevelt had a pet hyena.
Wow.
Yeah, see? Come on. Yeah. No number before 1,000 contains the letter A.
Yes.
Because 1,000 has the letter A, but nothing else does.
Okay, keep going.
101.
No, and indicate... fun.
101. Okay,
The-
no, stop. 101,
Fun.
we're not debating. People are
The word and indicates a decimal place. So 101 would be 100.1.
That's a number.
Yeah.
You should have said it.
Okay, never mind. Keep going.
The first stroller was pulled by a goat.
Wow.
I believe it was MasterCard at one point had an error in their database that gave a guy $1 quadrillion. And even though he never actually possessed them, it was for about 1 second, due to them having a policy that any number in their database indicates they have to give that money to you. That man was, for that second, the world's first quadrillionaire.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. That is all I have to say.
That's a nice commercial break.
Not a commercial. I'm a guest speaker.
Yes.
And I think you forgot one really important factoid, that armadillos are bulletproof.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Shells.
Now, step number 8. Believe it or not, we're almost there. Express the feelings of the class, but do not go over the top. Nadine, congratulations, you've done it. I would like to invite now Dean Maya Cridley to present the diploma to Nadine. Dean Cridley, the floor is yours.
You just stand there, Nadine. I have to stand here?
Yes, Nadine, come to the podium. And
Oh, I like how you both match.
okay, before you give the diploma, stand to the front, get closer, get next to Maya.
Okay.
Okay, Nadine, by the power vested in me by nobody except our family and friends, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all its honors and privileges. Maya, give Nadine the diploma. Okay,
Okay.
step 9, say farewell to the attendees.
So you have to stand there. You can open your
Nadine,
diploma.
please look at the family and friends.
Should I?
Yeah, look at your diploma.
Is this my real diploma?
Yes,
No,
the
it's
real
not.
fake diploma. Turn it around. Okay, Nadine, wave at your family and friend and thank them for the sacrifices and for accepting you in their lives. Wave. Okay, step number 10, wishing everyone all the best and thanking them for listening. Okay, congratulations, Nadine. We're proud of you and thank you everyone for listening. As the beautiful ceremony approaches its end, I would like to thank you all for listening. And while in April 1775, Paul Revere didn't really say, the British are coming, in 2011, Apple Stephen Wozniak at Michigan State University did actually say, the cyborgs are winning. Today, I say, the tummies are rumbling and the lamb chops are grilling. Let's eat! Woo! Go Blue!
Yeah, we need pictures now. We need pictures of the family.
He says he loves you, and it's actually cardboard.
It looked real good until I saw the
It's not Larry. It's not Larry. It's got
Okay.
Wow.
Let's say hi to their family.
Who's on here?
Everybody. Say hi to the family.
Hi, everyone. Who's talking to me? Are they marsupials?
Armadillos? I do not know.
I don't think armadillos are marsupials. That is my college educated yes.
Is it Maya?
Throw your hat. Did you switch the tassel? No, I didn't have a tassel. Planning committee wasn't very good.
That was my part. It was clear. They didn't see it. From far away.
This is so funny.
This wasn't great.
Jordan, let me take it. Let me fix my hair first. And my bucket shorts.
Traffic's gonna be so crazy getting out of here.